With the absence of the Balrog, other powers less great, yet terrible still, have arisen in the dark places. Mazog has sent his orcs into the shadowy abyss to entreat or control these powers, though they may prove his undoing. Welcome back, everyone, to the complete Pineleaf, and today we have went out in search of missing elf to find out what happened to him. But first, we are going to have to deal with some orcs, including these orc warriors here, and mostly, well, I guess we'll take care of these defilers too. But mostly, we have to take care of some berserkers, 5 berserkers, and deal with Thugluk. All right. I think that's the first time I've attempted to pronounce this name. Here's the first of our berserkers. First time I tried to pronounce the name that way. Interesting thought on that. Thugluk. All right. We'll see how that works. Now I better be ready to go into interrupt mode on this guy. This is the last fight for book 6. I mean, there's another instance after this, but the other instance of that is a non-combat one. That's why I said the big fight for this particular round in here. The first 2 berserkers are easy to get. Ooh, got him just under the wire. Now, that person must be patrolling downstairs. And speaking, oh, no, I do need to get these guys. Ah, because there's a berserker there. I definitely have to get these guys. Oh, how did he evade that in his sleep? Tell me, how do you evade a javelin toss? I could see that I could miss him by a mile or something like this, but evading in your sleep? Come on. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Good grief. Maybe he just rolled over in his bed just at, for me, an inopportune moment. So, not a conscious evasion, but something that was effectively so. Yeah. Well, these guys are going to last a little longer, I presume, because of the ministrations of that. Yeah, I could see that little greeny thing up there. Maybe was a result of the defiler. Alright, let's get down here and just kill orcs. Welcome to Arizukar. There is much to talk about. Will you come with me? Why do we trust you? Why not talk out here? I see. Simply put, your death approaches from behind, and you'll be safe with us. It's true. Others approach. We're exposed. We need to go. So be it then. Lead the way. I could have wiped them out by the time they left. Just saying. I think I could have just wiped them out, but the game's not going to let me, so let's continue on the way. As we get down. Oh yeah, this is where we have. Who's supposed to win this one, the troll or the outsiders? Okay. At least this will help me with my nameless deed in Moria. A rather annoying deed, but one that I'll need to do at some point. There you go. And further on down, the Fire Grims. Impending flame, yeah. Alright. And we have these things all over the place. Now, I can understand why this seems to have a lot of dangerous drops. I mean, if the dwarves and elves don't understand the concept of safety, I would presume these outsiders don't either. Beware! Yeah, just help me to work on. I can even work on my Globsnaga. Right? I assume he counts as a Globsnaga for my, yeah, defeat Globsnaga. I've been 114 there. Oh, that's nice. I should be able to finish that by the time I finish Foundations of Stone at least, even if I don't finish the one for the Nameless. Of course, there are other deeds I still need to do. Out of curiosity, do these things count for anything? Nah, they're just ancient evil Grims. Oh. And Grims don't count for anything. At least not Shadow Grims. Maybe I didn't do this quite right. But work on the deed. I suppose that if I want to work on it a little bit and go on a little bit longer after this, I could always rerun it in the reflecting pool just to get a little bit of few extra kills on these things. So a trip to the Foundations of Stone might be able to be more efficient in that little score, since you have to go through all those orcs first and all. Okay, I could do without the mushrooms. Just saying. Okay, okay. This guy's getting annoying. Just saying. Those mushrooms get annoying. I still haven't quite figured out exactly what they do. I mean, do they spew out damage? Because I don't see the debuff coming on or anything like this. It'll be... The problem is I'm always in the middle of combat whenever I'm fighting them, or in a dangerous area, of course, so I really don't feel like in the middle of combat trying to look through my combat log to see, okay, weird-looking mushroom does this, weird-looking mushroom does that, weird mushroom does some other thing. But I think I've got this all done. Good. Next, we have a pair of Rogmole. Do the Rogmole count as anything? No, they're just ancient evil. They don't count as nameless. Oh, well. So much for that. I don't know why they don't count as nameless. I mean, they seem to be... They seem to be weird enough to... Okay. I mean, really. I smell elf trickery behind my capture! Well then, let's have a look at what happened here. Well, here we go. Oriumork Berserker. You have two Berserkers. Here's the last two I need. Plus Thugluk. Thugluk. Well, let's... Probably don't need them because of the buff you get, the inspiration buff you get when you run this solo. Might not need anything really, but it never hurts to help, right? Never hurts to help? Well, something like that. There you go. He sees elf trickery behind his capture, so he captures an elf. And that sounds like a rather strange thing. How did they fool us so? We must kill the elf to make the Rogmole happy. I would think that they would want to kill the elf because he's an elf. I mean, that's the usual thinking about orcs, isn't it? I don't think I've ever looked into all that dialogue they say in there, especially since it seems to go on when I'm not looking at them. Yeah, I think the food was a little redundant there. There you go. He's a level 61 character, and he's a elite master, but we do have, of course, all of that. Let's see. Do you dare attempt entering here? Oh, that's the Shadow Rogmole. I smell elf trickery behind my capture. Okay, he keeps on repeating that. How did they fool us so? We must kill the elves to make the Rogmu happy. Tell me what you know, elf. Someone approaches. Yeah, nothing really interesting.
Elbarath will avenge me.
Back! You will never defile me in your poison. Oh, good. Oh, they're gone. Oh, sorry about that. I'm relieved. I thought for certain I would become like them, a monstrosity. They came upon me unaware, surrounding me and taking me captive. One hears rumors of such twisted fate, but now I have seen the wicked pool of filth that corrupts the very depths of this place. I saw it with my own eyes. I will give you a moment to collect your thoughts, and then you must follow me. We must crush these monsters before they can corrupt aught else beyond the wicked place. This will be a great task. I can only imagine that what horrors we will face as we penetrate this area. Hurry, gather your wits, and make ready. Yes, things that dwell in the dark shall now know fear. Right. Let's go. Right? Wherever we're going. We are going someplace. That's Intruders! Gloves Naga to me! Oh, the Gloves Naga stay in the water? Maybe that's it. Yeah, they turn them into Glavsnaga by having them swim in that water. It's not like I ever swam in the green water. Make that be a horrible thing is if after doing the quest it requires you to swim out in the lake, you turn into a Globsnaga. And who knows what a Globsnaga hobbit will. Actually, I think I talked about Globsnaga hobbits before. Back a few episodes back. Probably when we were in the waterworks. It takes him a while to see that Globsnaga troll. But more Globsnaga. And a Rogmul there that has decided that this is a great place to come. Yeah. Now, so I'm thinking if I could turn off the momentum to this guy. If you stun one of these trolls, you can. Ooh! Oh! That's useful! Oh! If what happened, but if what I think happened is what did actually happen, that means that the ooh that the skill that goes by 5. Let's see what's it called. I sometimes remembering the names of all these gambits is desolation. That desolation can stop momentum. If it causes them to run, it seems to reset momentum because, well, they're no longer attacking you. So they're temporarily out of combat. So they lose their momentum. Oh, if that's right, that can be useful. Whee! Because I was thinking that the only way to do it was to do something like stun or was to either stun them. We must be careful here. Something stirs below. That you had to stun them or mez them or anything like that in order to stop momentum. But it looks like a little bit of fear will also do it. Well, that's good to know. Yeah? You're going to go this slowly. Attack before we are seen! We must cleanse this cave! I guess we could do that. polite of that troll not to attack us while we're fighting this Rogmu right in front. Maybe the troll doesn't like the Rogmu because I'm sure the Glavsnaga take a while before they are. He's definitely programmed not to attack until after this fight. Could be that the Glavsnaga, until they're fully under control. Here's to test my hypothesis. Yep. There you go. That reset it. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Oh, that will be so useful later on, especially against those brutes in Battle of the 21st Hall. Something terrible remains here, where none should dwell. I must go for help. Be careful as you go deeper, by yourself, alone, a mortal hobbit, who surely can handle this when this highly experienced elf is going away in order to get help. Do you see something wrong with this picture? This does not look like a wholesome place. Not at all. We will protect our new lord. You or us decide. This is enough. We did not stand guard all these years so that you could be thwarted by mortals. All right. The darkness will envelop you. All right. That's what they all say. Gloomwalker. Gloomwalker. And of course, the flame drinker. He drinks flame. That explains why there are no fires down here. He probably, any fires that are around here, he just drinks. So that there are no flames in the area as a result of that. He drinks the flame of hope. To terrify you. To make you feel uninspired. Make you feel distraught. Okay, the other one made me feel distraught. This one, the flame returns! I had to use flame drinker, not the flame itself. Make up your mind. The darkness will envelop you! Yeah. That's what they all say. The dark, yes. You keep on saying the same. You're a bit repetitious, aren't you? They need to get you a new script. You're so gloomy. Did you know that you're gloomy? All right, there you go. Make them understand our power. Yeah, you'll understand your power in a moment. I hope so. As I said, I don't feel like becoming a Glavsnaga hobbit. Yeah. That's what they all say. Hasn't enveloped me yet. It just makes me a little distraught, that's all. Hopefully this is the penultimate round. Yeah. Well, don't worry, I'm about to extinguish the flame. What do you say about that? Ping pong bosses. All right, there you go. And now for you. This is one where you don't want to move around much because you have all these holes all over the place. Not sure what those holes do, but they're never fun when I'm in them. So I try to avoid them. There you go. So much for Gloomwalker. Now, into here, where I'm sure it'll be nice, sunny, and okay, so something less repetitious there. Nice, sunny, beautifully. Yeah, don't worry. Words are off my work today. Gwathnor, watch your flanks! If he attacks, we must be ready! What's happening? Help us! did he bring us here? Run for your life! He comes! Get ready! Yeah. I don't think those orcs like that very much. Okay, killed all those orcs now. I gotta fight it? Good grief. Hey, you're big, aren't you? Not sure what that's gonna do. Well, you have these impending flames. Trouble with impending flames is they set up these flames, they go off, and apparently some magical forces behind them once he does that, because those impending flames go off even if he dies in there. Or I assume the impending flames are from the fire grims. But I think I've got him. Hey, hey, hey! Yeah. Super Hobbit. There you go. And oh, reinforcements arrived. Yes, you returned with help. Useful. Well done indeed. I'm impressed that such a deed was accomplished by the likes of you. Excuse me. You deserve this. All right, where were we? Let us leave this place, Pineleaf. We have been too long in the presence of evil, and my heart longs for relief from the dread of it. Well, at least I'll agree with you there. That was quite an adventure.
We have vanquished a great terror, but I fear that more dangers sleep in the darkness.
Magor told us everything, Pineleaf, and he had set off on a journey back to Lothlorien to inform the Lady Galadriel of what has transpired. Your feats are truly incredible, my friend. Not only have you rescued Magor, but you have thwarted the plans of not only the orcs, but more importantly, Gorthel of Dol Guldur as well. You're wholly remarkable. You have Magor's highest praise. And my own. All right, well, I suppose that's good to hear. Let's see. All right, I guess I'll take that.
You must return to Lady Galadriel at once. There is no time to delay.
The Lady Galadriel will want to speak with you about what has happened here and what it means for the future. Speak with Haldir atop the flet at the River Nimrodel, and he will arrange a meeting with the lady. All right. Now I can meet with her without being accompanied by Bingo, even. Do I deal with the Dark Warden, or do I speak with Lady Galadriel? Or do I do both? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.